Hello there, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, hi. I'm here for the end of Avalon. Oh gosh, I ate a lot. I feel good. I had some sort of mochi rice, some regular shrimp dim sum, shrimp and chive dim sum, shumai, like the pork shumai, and some sort of taro cake. And I also had a jindui. So I feel great. I feel fantastic. My stomach's full and happy. That was a lot. And I also got to talk about tomorrow and Christmas and New Year's plans a little bit. Like, I'm excited. But at the same time, I feel a slight fear. Like, Misaki, why do you feel fear? Well, it's because I asked Uncle if I could give him some cash for him to order crab. Since last year he got crab, I'm like, if you didn't order crab this year, I will give you money to order some crab. And then he was like, no, no worries. And then Dad said, it's not like you could afford it anyway. And we go, oh no, what did he order last time? Like, whatever. Thank you, Uncle. But just based on the comment, I felt like fear. Like, Father, why? Why you gotta shame me like that? I'm a working individual right now. So if you really want me to, I could pitch in. But no, you just shame me. Cries. And no worries, I can do this now. Foo. Actually, wait, never mind. I just realized what you meant by that. Because of the NP gauge for 10%. My bad. I only caught that too late. But nonetheless. Oh well. But there's no worries. Worst case, if I have to use a stone, I have my stones. I should have just bought one, but nah. I'm just gonna keep telling myself because it's cheap. Buying stones is fine. Now, if it costs 100 per stone, then I would be complaining. But 10 per stone. There's a lot of 3 stars I can sell too. I should have expected him to use a noble phantasm after breaking his gauge. Whoa, indeed. Bye, Mash. I'm sorry, Mash. I'm so sorry, Mash. I did not want you to go poof like that. My bad, Mash. She's sleeping anyway, so... I guess I can go this way. And oh yes, the power of candy. That's what those stones are. I would say it's rock chocolate, but no. It don't look like the rock chocolate I get. If anything, that can be sugar candy. And I should probably use a Noble Phantasm over here. And I can fill up those 2 Noble Phantasms too. Might as well while I'm at it. Thank you, Castoria. Come on, Lishu, and get your gauge filled. Of course, I'll make her fall asleep. Oh, you filled up Mysterious Heroine's one, so that's fine, actually. I don't mind that. And what is this? Just one... It's just one turn, though. I don't want to do that. I want to save that. Part of me wants to save that too, but no. I could use this now, but I kind of don't like her debuffs already. If anything, I'll give that to Li Shuen. So he can punch extra good. Do the thing. Great job. Okay, Leisha, when you're prepared. He just filled up his gauge. Sir! Sir, if I knew you were gonna do that, I would have just used Invincible. It's like, oh no, the game's about to crash. Just kidding. Well, Li Shuen's doing pretty well. Okay, ignore evade and invincible to deal damage. So even if I use this, it wouldn't even matter. Just never mind about the evade. Because I was thinking to myself, oh no, I should have evaded. But if he can just break that, yeah, that wouldn't have mattered. Ignore, invade, and invincible. Yep. None of that would have mattered anyways, unfortunately for me. And Castoria's still sleeping. She's a sleepy gal. Might as well fill up her gauge. Okay, I'm just gonna use these. Li Shuen's gonna go poof anyways. I could fill up her gauge too. And might as well. And just give that to her afterwards. I just hate the attack down buffs. Or debuffs. Good job for punching him. Ouch. Ouch. And then there were two. Oh shoot, I didn't even realize I had Emmy at level 40. When I put him in here, I wasn't paying attention, but it's okay. He's just here to raise bonds, as one do. And of course that wouldn't work. Yay though, that means I get to use more stones that I bought. If I bought them, I have to use them. And I'm guessing this is the final fight for the game? Or, not the game. For Avalon? Unless I gotta fight him again. I can't imagine fighting anyone else. Okay, it's the last fight. Good. Because I was thinking, it's not like I'm gonna fight Mike. It's not like I'm gonna fight Castoria. And if I have to fight Castoria to leave, I'd be sad. Like, I don't want to do that. She actually lived. That is amazing. But now she's gonna go poof, and since she's gonna go poof, I might as well raise my stars. So then that way I can just have some stars for next time. It's not that I need the stars, but they're just nice to look at. Okay, fighting him again, if it's the same exact thing, I know now that as soon as I break the second gauge, he's gonna know Phantasm. Maybe he did the first time, but I wasn't sure because I wasn't watching the screen since I was out saying hello to Uncle at first. Like, I'm happy he came late. At the same time, not being able to see that first part, but it was fine. Everyone lived. So the music wasn't bad or anything. And I'm just gonna have her go all out. Yeah, she can just go all out. She'll probably end Oberon here. And if she doesn't, then oops, my bad. But no, she should. Okay. Heck, the music for this Lostbelt in general was good. Like the cheery fairy music. Oh, adorable. He has a different set of gimmicks in that bonus quest. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. But if it's for getting that other form... How's the Tunguska fight so far? Any super difficult ones? I would have one ready for tomorrow as a command spell. And... oh, Mash is glowing! That makes me feel like I'm gonna fight again since she's glowing. Unless Mash always had a reading or I just wasn't paying attention. Which could be the case because I'm staring at the others. Specifically Oberon, edgy Oberon. It's Lord Oberon! Everyone, come quick! Lord Oberon has returned! Please, Lord Oberon, please tell us all about the ones outside who want to kill us. I'm back, everyone. Did you all manage to survive the day again? Oh, you're already burned to death? Gotcha. Well, that's okay. It was going to happen eventually. I'll just tell you about the outside some other time then. Honestly, I haven't got any new stories right now anyway. Oh, it's you. Hiya. Oh, sorry, I was sleeping. Hi. Seriously? Just how shameless are you? I'm sorry, I didn't expect that. Seriously? How shameless are you, bitch? Whoops, there I go again. No more foul language from me. What are you doing here anyway? Did you fall asleep while we were fighting? Maybe I did, Oberon. Maybe I did. Though, yo, the way he talks now reminds me more of my family. So I'm not upset at him calling me that. That's funny. That is hilarious. So that's why they don't like each other. Different values. It's fine. This is all just a dream anyway. How about one last cup of tea before you go? I really haven't got anything left to say. I already told you everything about my goal, what I'm really like, and how things got to this point. So I really don't see what reason you could have to stick around here anymore. Not yet. You still haven't told me how you really feel. This is the end, right? What's the harm in being honest with me about how you feel now? It's the end, so come on, be honest. You were my therapist earlier, and I will be your therapist now. The roles have reversed. Are you kidding me? You really are an idiot, aren't you? Even I'm not this bad. I've met insects with better memories than you. Hey, you're the one who said you're a liar, right? Stop being a tsundere, my boy. Okay, you got me there. Well played. You're right, I do feel strongly about some things. A lot of things, actually. Vortigern was Britain's destiny incarnate, and I was born as a part of him. I'm not just Vortigern, though, you know. I'm Oberon, too. Did I ever tell you about what the Land of the Fae really is? It's all big. It's all a big, well, fairy tale. A single story, nothing more. A 14,000-year picture book Morgan wrote just to have somewhere to belong, even if it had to be fictional. And you people rejected it, just like you have all the others. You said it was wrong, that it was meaningless. I didn't like that, so much so that it even made me forget my disgust with everything. You make up characters who behave exactly how you want, put them in the kind of stories people dream about. Stories so good that they even change your very lives. Then you just laugh and dismiss them as nothing more than flights of fancy. So, this is about stories? You're angry about stories? I understand, sometimes when I read stuff I'm like, I hate this, this makes me angry. Continues reading anyways. For the angst. That's right. There's still meaning to be found in even the most hackneyed of kingdoms, or the most unsung side characters. All those stories you people from reality just forget the moment you finished reading the last page. They had every bit as much right to remain afterward as anything else. Oh well, there's no point in telling you this. You're human, you'll forget all about it once the next story comes along. Proper human history is all about growth and progress, right? Nothing is permanent there. It all just keeps going forever. Me? I find all this stuff a huge pain in the ass. I was absolutely livid. That's why I want to end everything. There, happy? Now wake up already. You don't need a morning lark, or even an evening one. Not yet anyway. Alright, see you later, asshole of Chaldea. This journey might have sucked, but at least it was full of surprises. Thanks, that's my new title. I'm now the butthole of Chaldea. Good luck with the next one. I'll pray for your success just as hard as I can. And that was his lie. He's like, I hate you. I want you to suffer, Misaki. Where are you going? Where are you going? I'll come with you. I'll come with you. Goodbye, friend of Oberon. Come visit Oberon's woods again sometime. Oh, look. Look, he called me a friend of Oberon. That means we truly are besties if even the Welsh fairy said so. And yeah, he did say the journey sucked. That means he loved it. He loved every moment with me. Because we're besties. He let me summon him easily, so why not? Ah! Oberon! Oberon Voyager's fallen off the deck and is plummeting into the hollow. Boy, you have wings. Can you fly? His spirit core suffered serious damage. For Voyager, the abyssal worm, the sacred sword, is a double-edged blade, both sustenance and poison. He won't crawl back up here again, not with an injury like that. He will simply fall endlessly into a non-existent abyss. Falling down this hole forever. That sounds... No, it's okay. No, this is how it should be. It's okay. That's this world's Oberon. I have my own Oberon, who's my bestie. My Oberon's probably in the corner being like, oh no, this could happen to me next. I have to play nice, or else Misaki's gonna punch me into the abyss. Oh? It seems I won't be able to bask in our victory. It is already time for me to leave. Well, give my regards to your Merlin. It's only right since I came here without asking. Huh, you don't say. She must have walked here then. Yeah, she just casually walked here as one do, you know? I will. Thank you. And come next GSSR in about a week, I'll summon you. And then watch her not come home. Watch someone else like Miss Crane come home. No, thank you. It was good to hear your voice. I'm just glad I was able to be of help. This is the Stormborder command room. Do you read me, Misaki? We don't know how it happened, but we can at least see what's happening. We just picked up a breakdown, no, a blockage in the conceptual space. The abyss is starting to lose all connection to the outside world. We need to get out of here before it completely closes up, or we'll be stuck falling here forever. So I'm going to point to the Stormborder straight up and try to fly us out of here at full speed. Misaki, Mash, you both need to get inside the border right now. Did you hear that, Master? What should we do? Please, do not worry about me. I've already said my goodbyes. The girl who traveled with you, Artoria Castor. She existed only in this Lostbelt and will return to the planet's inner sea, along with the Shadow of Paradise. However, her actions and the answers she found have been inscribed upon me. I am not King Arthur. I am the concept of the Sacred Sword Wielder, the Knight of the Sacred Sword given form. I only entrust the Sacred Sword to those who use it, to those it has chosen. So consider this a special bonus. It was an important contract after all, so I could not break it. Right, this was just a one-time thing. Indeed, just as you wished to help, so too did my other self. No, please hurry. You must not let yourselves be caught up in the abyssal worm's downfall. Farewell, Misaki, Mash. Tread onward without fear, for the light of the stargazers of Chaldea will always illuminate your path. Thank you. Thank you, Castoria. Goodbye, precious friend of Britain. Goodbye, kindred spirit. Senpai. The precious friend of Britain was Castoria, while my kindred spirit is Oberon, full of angst. Come on, let's go. Right. Okay, Captain, Misaki and Mash are back inside. Now punch it. Alright, activate all 4 Triton engines in parallel. Target speed, 10,000 kph. Set a course out of this hollow. Let's go. Whee! Professor, how long before the exit collapses? Will we make it at this speed? Okay, it looks like we have about 5 minutes before the abyss is completely sealed. Since the computer room has been shut down for 20 minutes, and assuming that the ship has been falling constantly during that period. Okay, quick and dirty calculations say that we've fallen about 420 kilometers. So if we can push the border to Mach 8.5, even according to acceleration and deceleration, we should have no trouble getting out in time. Wait, I just realized something. There's no point in calculating the distance we've fallen. This hole is infinite. Now that we're inside, there is no entrance nor exit. We can't possibly reach where we fell in, no matter how fast we fly.
I see. Then we'll just have to make our own exit. Captain, can the Stormboarder's cannons blast open the sides of this hole? If we can't make it to the exit by flying upwards, our only choice is to break down this hollow's very concept. It will be risky since there's no telling where we may emerge, but in 5 minutes' time, even that risk would no longer be an option.
I'm sorry, but after all that fighting, we don't have the power for that. Keeping the ship flying is the absolute best we can do. Even if we shut down one of the engines now, we wouldn't have nearly enough time to create a Spiritron warhead.
Then, you mean we can't leave, all because there's no exit? I'm afraid so. And once the hollow is completely blocked off, we won't be able to go anywhere. Once this hollow loses its connection to the outside world, it will be even more inescapable than a black hole. A black hole may be a mass of gravity so dense that even light can't break free. But at least it still has an exit. Theoretically, one could still make their way out if they could achieve faster than light travel. But there simply is no means of escaping this hollow. It is an inescapable space that no man-made transportation technology can leave, regardless of how advanced. It is truly the epitome of a pitfall. Even as we were ascending, we continue to fall towards the abyss. Damn it, man! This is no time to be admiring it. Gah! Isn't there anything we can do now? It's not as though we're under attack or the ship is about to explode. I'll be damned if I'm going to admit defeat just because of a missing exit.
Well, Gordy, you were saying about attack? Guys, I just picked up some kind of explosion 3,000 kilometers away. The hull's been ripped open. I can see the outside again. The thermic ray has got to be Albion. Albion just fired off a monoburst. I don't know why she did it, but Albion just attacked the abyssal worm. Are we friends now? Albion, are we besties now? She falls to the ground, her strength exhausted. The sky of the end times looms overhead. Still yearning for the distant horizon, she continues to descend. Her intelligence and memories were gone. Everything that made her who she was had been shattered. All that remained now was the decaying corpse of a long-dead dragon. A falling star with neither purpose nor desire, doomed to scatter upon impact. And yet she still felt pain in her hollow chest. There was still something she desperately needed to remember. Searching. Oh, the sceneries? Trip down memory lane when it comes to sceneries. In an instant, old sights flashed before her eyes and shattered forever. With each memory... sparks flew from her cells. It was as though they were telling her what she is, what she used to be. And why she'd flown around this place for so long. Look at all those familiar faces. There, she saw it. Fairy Britain's destroyer, the one who brought it to its conclusion. Britain's white dragon. Possessed with the same name as her, it was finality given form, swallowing up the entire world those she loved had called home. She spread her broken wings and summoned her voice through her crushed throat. Her scales peeled away as she flies. Her flesh began to slough off, unable to handle the strain of reactivation. She knew this and flew on anyway. That's right, I have to fly, I have to fly. Even if I never did anything honorable as a fairy. Even if I never did anything noble as a knight. Even if I am a freak of nature who's just imitating people all along. She wasn't a British fairy. As a higher form of life, she was a perpetual outsider, neither fairy nor human. As a dragon who presides over the border, she was considered a part of proper human history, even within a Lostbelt. As a life form from the outside, there has never been a place for her in this Britain. I'll never know the ground or peace. I'll never have what I truly want. All I have is this sight here before me. The border that separates the earth from the heavens, and the stars from space. And yet, there was still something she had gained. Something that, whether false or abandoned, she had found for herself. She could remember nothing now, but the fact alone that her memory circuits were blank proved that those memories once existed. This body's name. The name it was given here. The wind resistance whittled her body down. Every increase in speed chipped away at her dragon form a little more. If she kept going, she would soon self-destruct. The few moments remaining to her had nearly passed. No weapon would behave like this. No living thing would do something so paradoxical. The dragon understood it was acting erratically. And yet, it persisted. Objective: stop anyone aiding Britain's destruction. Reason unknown. The fire that shone in her eyes drove her to fly even faster. My name is Meloine. Tamlin Meloine. Now fly. Even if you are just an animated corpse, you still must fly. She tore through the air, soaring over the destruction below and flying straight for her enemy. And so, the crumbling dragon, one of the beings who found salvation in this Britain, let out her final roar. And there she goes out in a blaze of glory. That sound. A vaguely irritating sound jolted her to her senses. Several hours after the Tamlin ran her through, she slowly opened her eyes, still sprawled on her back. How is she still alive? Then again, the power of love, since Meloine did love Aurora. It's so quiet. The riots must have died down. Of course they have. They were at it for so long. They must have finally exhausted themselves. You see, I told you all I had to do was wait. Someone always takes care of my problems, if I'm patient enough. It's always been that way for me. Why should this be any different? She coughed a few times, her throat oddly parched. Then she smiled a gentle smile and began an elegant speech, just as she had many times before. But there was no one to hear it. Everyone in her city was dead. All she received in response was visions of her past. You know what your one and only love is? Shining brighter than anyone else. You would never think to improve yourself. The very notion of growth and effort is alien to you. And why should they be? Shouldn't they be? You've been perfect from the moment you came into existence. You don't have to work like the Earth Clan. You don't have to suffer injury like the Fang Clan. You don't have to study like the Wing Clan. You don't have to serve like the Mirror Clan. No, the Wind Clan's value lies solely in existing in the first place. And you, Aurora, the very avatar of that value. You don't love anyone, but you also don't want anyone. all you need is ornaments to further adorn yourself. What a wonderful way to live. I think it's fabulous. In fact, I really love it. But you're diminished whenever someone grows more popular than you. Of course, you would never get your hands dirty. You have all the people who adore you for that. Just like when you did it at Londinium and with Ainsel. I'm just imagining this tiny little rider Oberon. His chibi form. Huh? Whatever you're talking about, Oberon. They both deserve what happened to them. I was sad when I learned that they were dead, but I suppose they must have done something to earn someone's ire. Ah, I see. How wonderful. I must have just imagined that you sent them to the Western Human Ranch, knowing Gawain had a visit planned when they just when they arrived. I must have dreamed that you assigned one of your most capable Fey horses to monitor them and report to you. Huh? True. I did know Gawain would be going there that day. But it was wrong to have her meet the Child of Prophecy? But was it wrong for her to meet the Child of Prophecy? Not at all. You helped me move up on my plans and cleared away a few actors in a stroke. Anyway, I better get going. Have fun scheming with Spriggan. Aw, leaving so soon? Well, that's a shame. I thought you were gonna tell me more fun stories today. You don't need me for that. You're already aware of almost everything that happens in Britain, right? Really, nobody can compare to the Wind Clan when it comes to espionage. Your Wind Tidings can manipulate information so easily, it's genuinely terrifying. Oh, but I will say this. Would you mind leaving Artori and Misaki alone? I'm going to need both of them in order to defeat Morgan. Oh my, you've never been so serious. It's almost enough to make me jealous of them. Oberon, you told me your only goal is to remove Morgan from the throne, but can I really trust you? You're not just some nasty vermin that snuck into my Britain, are you? Of course not. Everything I do is for Britain's future. Ah, yes, totally. Everything you do is for... I mean, technically that's not a lie, necessarily. It's like, yeah, I love the way you think, Aurora. Definitely love. That's why I've been telling you all this. I truly believe you're the one best suited to rule it. Yeah, sure. Truly believe that. That said, you probably shouldn't trust me too much, no? Everything I say is a lie after all. Huh? What do you mean by that? If everything you say is a lie, that would mean you're also lying when you said not to trust you. That's just the kind of heroic spirit I am. I'm not hiding the truth or spreading falsehoods. It's just that everything Oberon the Fairy King says becomes something that was never worth believing. It doesn't matter if I speak the truth or not, once I say it, it becomes a lie. You and I are opposites in that regard, Aurora. Everything you say becomes true. No matter what dark feelings you harbor or how falsely you present yourself. The moment you say something, everyone, fairies, humans, and even yourself, take it as a gospel truth. Teehee, you're so silly, Oberon. I never know what it is you're talking about. Are you calling me a liar? As in, it takes a liar to know a liar? Not at all. You're not even aware you're lying, right? You're both an aggressor and an innocent bystander. That's how you survived this long. The very idea that you're Britain's most beautiful fairy is ridiculous. No, what you are is Britain's most innocent usurper. Hi. Did I break my stream? I hope not. Earlier, I just had a snack. Ah, he really was adorable. I should have caught and killed him when I had the chance. Because he's so cute. To be the most beautiful fairy in Britain. To be the fairy who shone brightest of all. That was her only purpose. She spent every minute of her 3,000 years being exactly that. For her, lying and scheming weren't crimes. They were just the cost of being her. She had no concept of evil or of good. She only ever thought of ways to keep shining. That said, there was one time. Just one time she did something that wasn't solely for her own benefit. It was in the Lake District during the era of the High Queen's 1600, when she went to inspect the Miraclan's town along with her ladies-in-waiting. There, she found a strange creature in a dark bog. It was a writhing mass of flesh, a thing even fouler than its putrid surroundings. Oh my. It was all a calculated act, a way for her to show off to her servants. Just imagine it, Britain's most beautiful fairy helping Britain's most grotesque creature. A ploy to spread the word about what a wonderful, selfless fairy she must be to do such a thing. My name is Aurora. What's yours? What she hadn't expected was for the mass of flesh she cradled in her arms to begin weeping like a person. She had never before seen tears so sad, so utterly genuine. Never before had she been so moved by her own actions, rather than the envy she so enjoyed them creating. Aww, the one time she felt feels for anyone else besides herself. Honestly, I never wanted to touch that thing. I want to be like you. That was what the mass of flesh said before transforming into a beautiful fairy. Though Aurora's youth was eternal, she still suffered from decline. Her wings had continued to lose their luster ever since the era of the High Queen began, and her natural shine would grow dim without a steady supply of new and unusual delights. And yet, that girl. She was stronger than anything, more beautiful than anyone. She never declined, even in the smallest way. She didn't need to be innocent so that she would never realize what a monster she was. You see, there she is right now. A dragon fairy soaring nobly through the sky. How irritating, how contemptible, how revolting. Aurora was stuck to the ground covered in dirt and grime while the dragon fairy shone more beautifully than anyone. Foolish girl, if you kill me... The dragon fairy returned to being no more than a mass of flesh. Aurora would never come to love the dragon. She was so certain that she would never return its affection. She wanted nothing more than for the dragon to suffer, continually despondent and never hearing that simple statement of genuine affection she so craved. It was that longing, that despair, that made the dragon the fairy she was. That's why it benefited the dragon to continue protecting Aurora, the source of her suffering. But it hadn't been her own benefit that the dragon killed Aurora. It had been for Aurora's. Yes, that's right. I'm not afraid to die. What I fear is losing my radiance, having my colors fade, and no longer being special. That's why... Even though the dragon knew that doing so would turn her back into a hideous mass of flesh she used to be, she still chose to kill her. Aurora, the miracle that saved her, and the one she loved more than anything else in the world. What an utterly loathsome creature. Fine, I'm glad to finally be free of it. You see, Oberon? Idiocy like that is the stuff of true innocence. She had only cradled that mass of flesh to show off what a good person she was. It reflected her inner ugliness as clearly as a lake. Go away. Go away. But the creature born from that hideous mass was truly beautiful. Aurora realized that she had done something good for the first time in her life and smiled. Higher, higher. As high as you possibly can. And so, gazing upwards like this innocent, with the childlike innocence as the dragon carp scattered like dust in the wind. Anu, hello, hello. I don't remember my IGN. Though I do have some friend slots. Aurora faded away and her radiance finally faded. Goodbye, Aurora. There's the exit.
Yes, I see it too. But why in the world did Aoyan do that?
We can worry about that later. Da Vinci, what's our distance to the target? We're 800 kilometers away from the rift. It's farther than it looks, but we can totally make it, Captain. Everyone, hold on to whatever you can. Munair, maximum power. Forget all the safeties and just get us out of here.
Aye aye, Captain. Full speed ahead. I'll punch it all the way to the sun if I have to.
No, I haven't cleaned up my friend list recently. I haven't added a lot of people recently either, though. I rarely check the friend requests. I'm just like, they're there. Oberon was falling. He kept falling down the bottomless void, along an endless shaft. He had no strength left to fly. No, actually.
The wings on my back are just for show. I could never fly, stupid.
He smiled a hateful smile. He was truly enjoying himself. He may have been defeated, but he'd still accomplished his goal. His only regret was that he hadn't been able to take Chaldea down with him.
Go on, get out of here. It'll be a relief not to have to see your damn faces anymore.
Further. The foreign mage, the other child of prophecy. The companions he had spent his long journey with flew further into the distant sky. Then after Oberon the Liar had hatefully seen them off...
Oh well. Who cares? What matters is that I killed Britain, just like I wanted. Although... I'm sorry, Titania. My fictional queen, who loved me in all my twisted ways. I'm sorry I couldn't get rid of those proper human history bastards for you.
Titania, one who was created for a single purpose, then discarded the moment it had been served. The sacrificial love of his life who could only exist within a story. Maybe he'd already met someone similar to her. But even if he had, Oberon the Liar would never be able to believe it.
You know, it's weird. Even though I got the ever-living shit kicked out of me, I still feel strangely at peace.
The hole in the abyss disappeared as he continued his endless fall. There.
Humph. So that's proper human history's sky, huh? Damn it, it's so beautiful it makes me sick.
The infinite hollow sealed itself as the abyssal worm fell on, a destination forever beyond his reach. And yeah, Oberon did have someone that truly loved him, Blanca. And here, Blanca truly loved him. Blanca even took all the curses to keep Oberon safe. Oh, Blanca, you're adorable. And oh, I reached the ending. The curtain falls. Epilogue. The curtain falls. Approaching the mirror world plane into standard space in 40, 30, 20. Shut off Triton engines 2 through 4. Get us back to normal speed. Here it comes. Everyone, brace for impact. We're about to reach the British Lostbelt. No, regular British airspace. Aw, he chose to ignore Blanca's love. Sad. Blanca was adorable, truly. And that's freaking hilarious how Oberon's wings are just for show. It's like, I couldn't even fly with these anyways. Senpai, look out of the window. I can see it! I see it! Come on, Mash, let's go! Attention all staff, the storm boarder has successfully returned to British airspace. We are standing down from high alert. Please return all weaponry to the armory and resume your standard duties. Oberon's a funny case. He is a mixture of an edgelord and a tsundere. So it's kind of hilarious, because no matter who will love him, he'll be like, I doubt you really feel that way. First, I'm told Commander Gordolf would like to say a few words. The floor is yours, Commander.
Right then. First off, I want to congratulate you all on completing this extraordinary long mission. The field team did exemplary work in investigating this mysterious land, enlisting help from the local populace, and preventing the world's collapse. And for 50 days, our staff remained vigilantly on standby in almost total darkness, all while keeping the border ship shape. Thanks to all your efforts, Shiba is now back to normal parameters. This of course means the collapse was predicted to spread from Britain to the rest of the world has been completely averted. So, I am proud to announce that, as of this moment, her operation in this British Lostbelt is concluded.
Oh, if I go back to my room after this, I'll be in the storm border. Nice.
Congratulations! Hip hip hooray! Is that the best you got, Chubby? You really ought to brush up on your vocabulary. I was just saying that what I felt. If you think you can do better, you can try giving the next speech. Do you know how hard it is to be cool, collected, and eloquent with a spotlight on you? The answer is pretty damn.
Did I see what happened to Retrobit? Retrobit was the true hero, helping me out, running around, running at full speed for me. Retrobit deserves all the carrots, and I can see why Gouda inside of the Fate Grand Carnival loves their red hair. I understand completely now after this Lostbelt. Good grief, Da Vinci. Could you give me that mic again? Next, I have more mundane news. We're currently flying at low speed so we can run diagnostics in all of our systems. I've put up an air net around the deck, so for the next 20 minutes, those who wish to go out there may do so. Take a look. It might not be easy, but it's still important. Go make one last memory of Britain before we leave it behind. Let's go, Mash. Sky. Blue sky. Not a yellow sky. Ah. It feels like forever since I last saw the sky this color. Although, this Britain, Fairy Britain, is gone now. Yeah. That's what happens when a singularity is repaired, Mash. Yeah. But it still existed, just like the other Lostbelts. Right. I learned so many valuable things on this journey. I'll treasure these memories forever. Hey, Misaki, Mash! Da Vinci, did you come to take one last look at Britain too? Sure did. After all the time I spent traveling around it, I figured I should say a final goodbye. Plus, I wanted to toast Mike with this wine I got from Baker. Mike, I wish we could have taken you along. Come on, bro, you could have been the one. Literally the one. Avalon, like Fairy Britain, had so many, like just a roller coaster. The one I will miss the most is Pepe. Pepe, best boy. Pepe, best Pepe in general. So long, Mike. I bet you're doing great things with your pub right now. Yes, you are, Mike. I believe in you. In fact, I know you are. Even if you're from a different world that's been restored and proved away. Even if it's no longer possible to observe it now that this universe has deemed it unnecessary. The planet still remembers everything that once existed on it. One of these days, I'm gonna cross the border so I can pay you a visit and see how far you've come. Yeah, that's a great idea, Da Vinci. I miss Mike too. Mike was fun. I'm glad he didn't go the full yandere route in the end. Oh right, that's not the only reason I came here. You guys gotta come with me to my workshop now. The spirit origin graph just started glowing out of nowhere, and I also heard what sounds like meowing. Help me check the summoner, will you? There's no telling what might pop out from it. Oh look, we got a cat. I see. Leave it to me. I can handle whatever it throws at us. After all the power-ups I got in Fairy Britain, I'm basically super Kirillite now. Yeah, about that, Mash. And yeah, Mike's pub is totally still there, and all of our besties are there too. Like, Percival, Gareth, the Tamlins, Rob, and Wag. Yes, what is it, Master? I'm afraid your spirit origin output's back to normal. Power-ups like that usually don't last forever. I'm sorry. I'm afraid your spirit origin output's back to normal, Mash. You lost your Tamlin buff. That's okay, I knew that. I'll just save my disappointment for later. Anyway, never mind that now. We still have to go to Da Vinci's workshop. I'm not sure why, but I'm really excited about this. I think we're about to meet someone wonderful. You sure about that? Well, okay. I guess I can trust Super Kirillite's intuition. Okay, Britain, this is it. Thanks for introducing us to so many great people. Now, come on, Misaki. We've still got a long way to go. It's time we stopped reminiscing and went back to our own home. Right. Yeah. Goodbye, Britain. Goodbye. You know, this is kind of exciting. I wonder what sort of heroic spirit we're about to meet. A stray cat has wandered aboard our ship, and I will keep it. I promise to feed it. I'll take good care of the cat. Trimagestus II, catastrophe defragmentation halted. Transitioning to catastrophe automation. Great work on discovering and repairing this unexpected dead end. I really had to hand it to Chaldea. It only took them 23 hours and 58 minutes to prevent the collapse. But there is no time to celebrate. I need to get ready for the next dead end point. Let me see. It looks like the other potentially nasty incidents ahead are... the immature beast that flew off from Britain, and what could end up being the single largest singularity to date. As for Kadok's recovery, it does not seem that there is any way to remove his serious light, so we will just have to give up on that. So the hieroglyph prediction is... not a problem, revolt, eyelid... eyelid? I don't get it. In Arabic, please. Oh well, I'll just ignore it for now. More importantly, I think it is time to focus on the big gal herself. I wonder what she's going to do next. Huh. So that is what our future has in store. I cannot say it is unexpected, but it does not leave us much time. I had better hurry and make preparations. Chaldea has conquered 6 Lostbelts, and the foreign god has surely finished her studies by this point. So now, we each only have a single target left. This will no doubt be our last victory without any casualties. There is simply no way we can all make it out unscathed from what comes next, is there? Sion, what are you implying? And is that the end? I did it! Yay! Cosmos Denial. I was hoping it would show Mash and I going to visit our new cat. Adopting our new cat. But thank you. I gotta raise Mash now. Oh, this is gonna be the perfect time to raise Mash during the event. Which I'm starting later on tonight. When there's no event, I can go through a lovely thing called interludes. I have so many. Okay, so the class skill Feiya is A. Cool, cool. I like how I unlocked Kama's interlude. Kama, you weren't even here. But it sounds like she's on a vacation. The god of love's time off. Oh gosh, I gotta look at that stuff that I got. I want that giant fish plushie thing that she has in the back. That is so cute. I didn't realize that Keychain was a fish. Free quest. Free quest! I almost forgot those existed. Oh, that means more! Gems for me, more stinkors. Yay!
僕はハベトロット花嫁の味方で裁縫の達人でハッピーエンドを運ぶ妖精なんだけど僕の宝具なんか妙にごっついな君たちどうしてか知ってるかい
Not sure, Habitrot. Oh, I'm so happy I got her. And Habitrot and Bargus appear in Kama's interlude. That makes sense. And heck yeah, I'm gonna look at that. Last time I looked at the other one too, so I gotta look at this one. Gloucester in 2020. Oh, look at how cute they are. Let me make sure to lock this because if I sell it, I'm gonna feel so bad. I'm gonna hate myself. Cute. Look at them. Happy girlies. And who dat? Oh, cute! Look at them in the back too. A nice outing for them. There's the besties and the cuties in the back. And wait, I almost forgot. Silly me. I almost didn't see over here. And the two siblings. So there's group bestie, there's group siblings, and there's group... just besties forever, technically. That's precious. If only she had never seen the future. If only she had never inherited the High Queen's duty. If only Paradise had given her a different mission. And if only the fairy Britain she imagined in her dreams had continued. Surely, many fairies would have come to visit the dazzling fortress. It would have been filled with blinding sunlight and the laughter of good friends. There would have been many happy lives crossing paths in the street. She wouldn't be wearing anything fancy, but she would have worn a familiar star-shaped hairpin. This is what her spring memories might have been like. Even if the future never came to pass, surely, there would have been days like this. Oh, these are the spring memories! Ah. So that's where the spring memories went. We got to finally see the spring memories, yay! I'm gonna give 2 pulls for... I want to give 1 multi-pull for the Tunguska banner and another pull for Melusine because I feel like it. Oh, I'll see Habitrot's NP during Tunguska, nice. I'm only gonna give 1 for this banner, for now anyways. I'll think about it for later, because those craft essences are cute. If not for the people, for the craft essences. But oh man, that was a journey, truly. Oh look, I got an elixir of love to represent this Lostbelt. The love-hate relationship with so many different people, so many different fairies. Even if the servants are unlimited, the craft essences are limited, right? Unless those aren't limited, then I don't gotta worry. Oh no, NP5 Lily but no Habitat, ouch. Room guard. Will I get an event craft essence? Can I get Tunguska craft essence, please? Tunguska craft essence, doko.
Ah yes, David.
Primeval curse. Who dis? Assassin? Hi, Kotaro. I don't think I put him in a summary outfit yet. I still gotta do that.
Holy King of Twilight. Now who dis?
David. It's a David kind of night. Slumbering City? Yay! I did say I want a craft essence after all.
Holy Shroud.
Okay. Well, I got what I wanted. I should have been specific instead of the 4-star, the 5-star one. But hey, look, I got one of the few Avengers I don't have. But as a craft essence, yay! My howls echo across the distant sky. Where are you, Waking One? Are you still out there, somewhere stubbornly holding on? I still can't hear you breathing in your sleep. The morning remains driven away, far off beyond the ruins. I feel like at least one multiple here. Just gonna throw one. Eh. I got my many fate husbandos, like Merlin, I'll count as one. Astolfo, I'll count as one. I'll also count my Arjuna and Jason. Because out of the boys, those are the ones I went the hardest for. And ew, look at Shinji. Get out of here, Shinji. Codecast. It would be nice to get Meloine right now, but if she doesn't come home tonight, it's understandable, it's fine. I at least got my wonderful happy cat.
Ideal Holy King.
The art is so cute for that craft essence.
Boudica.
Innocent Maiden. There.
Dear Muid. The mysterious handsome mole.
Oh, that's Gawain's master for the ideal holy king. Okay. Gawain's master's adorable.
Royal presence.
Wow, so much royalty. Even if I want to punish Oberon, Oberon was nicer to me than Merlin. Merlin, he killed Wallet-kun. Well, Oberon's just like, I'm broke, I'll take whatever I can get. Yeah, Oberon was nice to me. Surprisingly nice. And let me check my friend stuff real quick. Where I be? Am I over here? There it is. Let me just copy that real quick. I can paste this here. Ta-da! And then I can look through the friend request stuffies later. I can refresh it too, actually. Because I have a decent amount of friend slots. Plus I gotta look around. IGN should be Misaki. Should be. I doubt I changed it. And I'm just gonna accept a few now. Might as well. Foo foo foo. Oh, that Miss Crane. Miss Crane, I'm so sad she didn't come home last time. Maybe she'll come home for GSSR. I'll find out later. But yeah, I can look through my list too later on. Then again, I do have a lot of openings. And it is best to go by login. Okay. Okay, looking for Justin. Let's see if I go back in, if it's gonna show up. Eventually you'll show up, right? Yeah, from the friend request, unless I just scrolled past. I probably have to exit the app and go back in later on. But I will note that for sure. I'll try one more time. Doo-doo-doo. Holy cow, that Bedivere. That person's Bedivere. Look at this. I am in awe. I admire the love of Bedivere. That is actually pretty cool. And we'll see you later. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, there's probably some delay. And one more time. Just in case, but nah. If it doesn't, then I can just... I'll add you later. I just put down... And then later on, I'll eventually post my friend code inside of a YouTube post, community post. Just to make life easier. And I'll be like... Send friend request, put down your name here so I know who to add. Kid, thanks. Thanks, shoots. Yeah, I probably have to restart the app. But I feel satisfied. I truly feel satisfied. I reached my goal for the night. And I got to eat good food. And I get to look forward to lunchtime later on. Since I'm gonna go get some pho with Dad and Uncle. Maybe Mom will tag along. Maybe one of my bros will tag along. I don't think both will tag along since little bro don't eat pho. But yeah, I get to look forward to that. And then I also get to start Tunguska tonight. So yay! I feel satisfied. With that being said, thank you for stopping by the stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of the day and epic gacha luck. I want to see if anyone left any snacks in the living room because I was resisting eating the fruits that were laid out because I wanted Uncle to get priority. But there's yellow kiwis, which I think are sweeter than regular green kiwis. There's some persimmon and blueberries. And if it's not all gone, I'm gonna eat those. That's gonna be my dessert. I'm gonna enjoy them. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. Woohoo! I can finally start Tunguska.